Hello, my name is Lian, and currently I am pursuing a bachelor degree in information technology in software system development in Tunku Abdul Rahman University College. And in my final year project, I'm using a MERN stack, which involves MongoDB as a database, Express.js to handle the API, React.js as the front end of library, and Node.js to handle the backend language. So here there are two types of login, which is admin login and student login. So let's start with the admin login first. So I log in as admin. So here there are three buttons, which is add student, view all student, and logout. So if you press the view all student, there are three students. So let's say I can, okay, here we can see the active status for all three students. So let's say I edit the student by pressing this button. I change this to inactive and like that, and I press submit. Okay, so now we can see the new updated record. So let's change that back. So next we can also delete a student record. So if I press this button, okay, okay. So now the student record is already gone. So let's go to the home page. So let's try to add a student. So I put my own student ID, my full name, my email. Okay, so this is the image preview. And once I press the submit button, it should send the password to my own email. So currently it's empty, my inbox is empty. So if I press submit, okay. So wait for a while. So now, yeah, this is the message. Your password is QWE123. Yes. So let's log out and go to the student login. So let's say I log in as myself, login. And this is the homepage for the student activity scheduling system. And over here we will see all the activities listed here in the activity feed. So let's create a new activity. So here there are, in this page there are various validation to ensure all the details are entered correctly. So let's enter the activity name. So the start date cannot be lesser than the current date. So let's test the error. So if I press submit, it says start date cannot be lesser than or equal to current time. So it must be more. So I'll say 11, 6 to 9 p.m. Let's press submit. Okay. So now it is listed in the activities feed. So let's go to the filtering function. So in the filtering, if I press in Lee, so it only displays all the hostname with Lee. So if I press in something else like R, so now it is not listed anymore because this one, it should be included in the hostname. And next, let's start with activity type. So since our activity type is Hangout, so if I press sports, it doesn't display anything. But if I press Hangout, now it displays it. So for the program, so mine is RSD. So if I press RSD, nothing changed. If I press RBA, now it's gone. So for the host rating, it doesn't work for now because my rate, there is no ratings yet for my account. Okay, let's click this one, more details. So here it listed all the details, the host details, the activity name, description, start date, end date, and members, and all the current member lists. So let's log out and log in as a different account such as this. So in other account, I can view other people's activities that has been posted by the host. So if I press join, it says activity join. Okay. And let's log out again and log in as a different account. So now it is current as links to same. Okay, so currently there are 2 members and the max is 3. So if the current member is equal to 3, which means it's already reached the max member capacity, it will not be listed on in the activity feed. So let's see that. So if I press join, activity join, okay, now it's not listed anymore. Then we go back to my own account. Then, okay, first let's click this view profile, my own profile. So here it lists the name, the details, and here on the right side, there's the activity history. So since I recently created the Hangout activity, so now it is 100%. There's only one activity with Hangout. Then, okay, let's go to the activity dashboard. So previously, once I created the activity, it is initially the initial status is published. So once it is reached the maximum capacity, it is now turned into pending, and it is now waiting for my confirmation. So here it lists all the details. So here I can remove which member I can pick. So let's say I remove links to sim. Remove. Successfully remove. Okay. Then it is disabled because it is not full yet. Then if we go back now, it is uh, listed in the activity page. So let's rejoin again. And this time, okay, wait. So this is the MongoDB Atlas I'm using. I need to do some modification first. Okay, so since my rating received is 0, I have no ratings yet. Okay, let's try the unjoin function. Okay, this is S-Link, so same, I join this activity, but let's say I want to unjoin this activity. It says unjoining this activity will decrease your rating. So if I press this button, so logically the rating received will increase by 1, but the accumulated rating will still remain 0. So I press unjoin, okay. Then if I refresh this, now it is rating received 1 and accumulated rating 0. So that means 0 divide 1 is 0. So if I look at my own account now, it is the rating is 0. So students have to be careful if they wish to unjoin an activity because it will decrease their rating. Okay, let's join again. And let's log out and log in as the host. So it's waiting for my confirmation. So if everything is correct, everything is good. So I press the confirm activity button. Then here it is now set as confirmed. So as a host, I can also cancel an activity and this will also decrease my rating. So let's try that. Okay, now my rating received is 0. So once I press this button, the rating received should increase by 2 because there are two other members involved. So yes, that's how the logic is, excluding myself as a host. So if I press cancel, okay, then if we look back to the database, now my rating received is 2, accumulated rating 0. So 0 divided by 2 is equal to 0. So if we look, then now it's my rating is 0, 0 stars. Okay. So let's repeat the same process again. Okay, and log out, log in as this, now as Tenica, join, okay, log out, log in as link sourcing, join. Then if I log in as myself again, then repeat the same process, confirm activity, complete. So if, okay, so once the activity is completed, the host can press his button to set it as complete. Okay, now if we press this completed tab, it is now, you can see here, now we can rate the other members. So previously we have canceled an activity, right? So if we press this, we can also view the first activity that we created as same members. Go back. Okay, so let's rate the members. So the other members is Danica and Ling Susim. So we refresh this. Okay, okay, let's see Danica. Now the rating received is 0 and 0. So once I submit the rating received should be 1, and the accumulated rating is dependent on which value I select here. So let's say I select 5 and links to sim. Okay, I select 4 star. Okay. Then if I press submit rating, then we should go back to the database. Yeah, we can see here 5 and 1. So 5 divided 1 is 5 star. So then you get a full star. And Nungsu Sim get 4 divided 2, which is, let me calculate that, 4 divided 2 is 2 star. So yeah, depending on the student activity, if they cancel an activity, they unjoin an activity, and other student rate each other student rating, it will dynamically update it into the database in rating received and accumulated rating. So if we go back to, let's say, Ling Susing, if I view my profile, there is 2 star. And I think that is all for this project. Thank you for listening. And if you want the source code for this final year project, you can go to the GitHub link in the description below. Thank you very much.